Professional Certified Coach PCC. Dr. EBTISSAM FARID, co-founder and senior architect, ENCODE Studio. HAYDEE Rita Gomez, culture attaché, Embassy of Panama. Jennifer Orlando, deputy head of mission and council, Embassy of Malta. NAZEK WAKEEL, senior program and coordination specialist, Library of Alexandria. NEVEEN KENAWY, general coordinator at Just Tales Festival of Egypt, Library of Alexandria. NOURA HABALLA, nutritionist, TV presenter, and certified health coach. Dr. RANIA YEHIA, professor at the Higher Institute of Art, Criticism, and member, Nation Council of Women. Dr. Riham Ghalab, manager of non-communicable disease presentational campaign. Would you please come in?
We have some very brilliant people with us today, and we're going to listen to their experiences in the life-work balance. So I guess we can start by hearing the experience of each and every participant with us in the panel today. Very, very briefly, our participants introduce themselves, give us a bit of a brief of your background, your achievement, your name.
Okay. I'm EBTISSAM FARID. I'm an associate professor at Coventry University here at the new capital in Cairo, and a co-founder and senior architect at ENCODE Studio in Alexandria. I've also been selected one of the top 50 influencer architects in the Middle East, and recently also I have won the Tamayuz Award for Architecture and Construction for Women and in the Middle East for 2018. And yeah, that's it. I'm very happy to be among these lovely young ladies. Thank you.
Hi, I'm NOURA HABALLA, nutritionist to health coach, certified health professional. I've been here for 10 years almost. I was raised in the States. I got my degree from there in dietetics and nutrition, and I started my own business about 5 years ago or 6 years ago, and now I'm a public figure. I go on TV. I do TV programs for channels like NBC 4, NBC Egypt, and I do public speeches and give workshops to different entities, and that's it.
And our moderator is there.
We continue. Hello, good evening everyone. Thank you for being here. I'm HAYDEE Rita Gomez. I'm from Panama. I work at the Panama Embassy. I am the cultural attaché, and I have been here for 4 years. I also co-founded the project Camino del Arte, which is a project that brings cultural activities to rural places with kids. I also manage my husband, who is an artist, so I am into the cultural world, which is my passion. And I am very happy to be here and share the stage with these awesome women.
Thank you. I'm Dr. Riham Ghalab. I'm the manager of Non-Communicable Presidential Initiative. It's called 100 مليون صحة. أعتقد كلنا شفناها وعرفناها. I am the first Minister Advisor for Healthcare Promotion. Then I am a member of scientific board member of Arab Development of Disaster Medicine and so on. I'm happy for sharing my experience here, and it's proud to be between you, all my sisters. Thank you.
And I'm going to introduce myself again. I am NAZEK. I'm a woman, a daughter, a mother, a professional, and a wife. I've been working at the Library of Alexandria for almost 18 years. I've had a wonderful journey, and I have aspiration for a wonderful journey very humble as well.
Hello everyone, and also thank you for being here. It's really nice to see you all and to meet these wonderful women on the panel. My name is Jennifer Orlando. I'm the Deputy Ambassador and Consul at the Embassy of Malta, which is a very small island in between Italy and Tunisia, for those of you who don't know. It's the smallest EU member state. I've been here for 5 months now, and prior to this I was the Deputy Ambassador to the EU Foreign Policy Council for Malta. I was there for 4 years, and I took care of human rights and the Middle East and Gulf region. And prior to that, I was studying. And yeah, but I should have mentioned that most of all, and most importantly, I'm a young mother, and that's my first job.
Hello, I am NEVEEN from the Biblioteca Alexandria, head of programming unit, Art Center. I'm happy to be here today between all of you. I am organized artistic festivals in music, cinema, and theater, and I'm here to share my professional experience with you. Thank you.
Hi, my name is HODA. I'm an executive and life coach. I have 15 years of work experience in multinational organizations, and I changed career a few years ago. I'm a mother and a wife, and so I have many roles. I have the pleasure today to be your moderator for this panel discussion. Today we're going to talk about balance between life and work. So the main purpose is to share experiences of how some women were able to do that. Maybe you will also get a benefit as well, or get some ideas of how to achieve this yourself. So it's my pleasure to be with you ladies today. So we can maybe start with the first sentence. The first question is, what does balance mean to you? So you can start, right?
أنا هتكلم بالعربي. أنا بالنسبة لي يعني وجهة نظري الشخصية إن البالانس بالنسبة لي إن أنا أقسم الوقت بين الحاجات اللي أنا المفروض أعملها والحاجات اللي بحب أعملها. يعني في شغلي أو في حياتي في حاجات أنا لازم أعملها تاسكس أو ميشنز أو حاجات، وحاجات تانية أنا بحب أعملها أو بتخليني وأنا بعملها أحس إن أنا أحسن. فده بيخليني بالانس، أحس إن أنا بدي في كل حاجة بنفس القدر. في حاجة كمان مهمة لازم أتكلم عليها، موضوع الأولويات. إن دايما الناس بتسأل إيه أولوياتك؟ كل وقت وليه أولويات، مفيش حاجة اسمها إيه أولوياتك، الأولويات مختلفة. وقت ما ممكن تبقى أولوياتي الشغل لأن الشغل محتاجني جدا، وقت تاني ممكن تبقى حاجة تانية. طبعا أهم حاجة العيلة والفاميلي، ودي أكتر حاجة لازم ندي فيها. أنا برضو يعني وايف وبرضو مادر، بس في الآخر الأولويات يعني مش طول الوقت الأولويات بتبقى ثابتة. أنا بالنسبة لي بشوف الأولويات متغيرة، وهنا دي كل الحاجات بتتغير.
It's actually a really difficult question, and when we were talking about it just before, I think all of us have very different answers, but all of us agreed on one thing, that balance isn't an end in itself, it's actually a journey. It's not about reaching this ultimate state of, Buddhist peace and internal peace. It's actually a journey on trying to find out who you are and trying to find out what works and what doesn't, and that may work at one time in your life, but may not work in 10 years. So it's about always trying to be good to yourself, at least for me, and trying to be good to those around you. And also, most importantly, I think trying to be kind, not just to those around you, but especially to yourself. I think we women are very hard on ourselves. We look at people around us, and we try to aspire to be this, Instagram model of what it is to be balanced and what it is to be perfect and what it is to be, when in reality that doesn't exist. And instead of, which is something we know, and instead of saying to ourselves, this doesn't exist, this perfect state doesn't exist, I think we continuously strive to be someone that we aren't, and I don't think that's very kind to ourselves. I also don't think that's kind to the women around us. So for me, balance is trying as much as possible on a daily basis to be kind to myself and to forgive my failings, which I will do and make every day of my life, and that's okay.
always aspiring to be a good mother, a good daughter, a good employee, a successful model to all people around me. I discovered that I wasn't find myself. And the key is enjoying what you do, being happy in doing the things that you do. And everything else will fall into place. The responsibilities, the duties, the things that we love to do. If we are kind to ourselves and try to enjoy everything that we do, I think we're going to achieve this balance. And also, if we just stop and consider everything around us and try to put things into perspective, and thinking, how would we like to do everything that we do, we will definitely achieve this balance. So it requires a stop and a really good consideration and honesty on oneself. This is one of the main things to answer this question.
For me, I agree with you, and I'm شايفة من وجهة نظري parents have a unique experiences. I'm a single mother from year one of my daughter. Yesterday she gets 7 years old. The balance for me is satisfaction and enjoying every ups and downs. The life is journey بالنسبة لي. الحياة هي رحلة بنتعرض فيها، بنقوم ونقع ups and downs. Never give up in my life. Once إن أحس إن إحنا وصلنا the state of down, please change your life. Urgent, you have to urgently change your life, change your goals, enjoying every difficulty you have. How to engage your daughter or have to the weak point of your life for the responsibility for every bad thing you feel or every depressed time you have ever been done, to be the good memories and have to change it to achievements. ازاي احول الويكنس بوينتس والchallenges اللي بمر بيها لopportunities. الopportunities دي نقدر نعمل فيها engagement لكل الناس اللي حوالينا ونكسب نقط الضعف نحولها لنقط قوة. لازم يبقى في comfort zone في حياتنا. لازم يبقى في وقت ليكي انت. عمرك ما تنسي انك فيميل، عمرك ما تنسي ان انت كمان مطلوب منك انك تساعدي نفسك وتكوني في وسط اصحابك وفي وسط عيلتك، وما تنسيش ابدا ان يبقى عندك اتشيفمنت في الشغل، وما تنسيش ابدا ان you are a mother. كل الحاجات دي لازم تتحط في priorities واولويات. كل وقت بيتغير عن التاني. الحياه رحله، والرحله فيها معطيات كتير. احنا نقدر نغير as a puzzle المعطيات دي عشان نوصل في الاخر لهابنس، والهابنس والساتسفاكشن هما في الاخر اللي بيأدونا للبالانس. Thank you.
Would you like to answer the same question, or shall we move on to the following?
I think they said everything that needs to be said, so we can share more experiences.
I would like you to tell us about a point in time where you were felt overwhelmed or unbalanced. How was it a challenge for you, and how you were able to achieve the desired balance?
It comes to the concept of being balanced, and I think it resumes to feel happy. So when I felt overwhelmed, I asked the question to myself, what makes me happy? And I tried to do the things that put a smile on my face, like dancing, like doing sports, listening to music, very simple things that give you this self-love, this happiness that your soul is seeking. So talking to people also is so difficult to answer now. It's a so deep question, but what I'm trying to say is that you speak to yourself and you are honest to yourself, and you listen to what you want to do and you do it. Doing this kind of activities that brings happiness to you help you to go out from this mood of being overwhelmed. Giving time to yourself also, because sometimes we don't realize that we are in the daily life and we forget about ourselves. So it's to do a stop and think, okay, I have to give time to myself and do the things that put a smile in your face, to repeat the idea, but it's more or less this. Maybe my friends can give more ideas.
So it's about energizing yourself to be able to continue. Please go ahead.
When I feel overwhelmed, first of all, I'll go back to the previous question about the balance. For me, it's about body, mind, and soul. If I have a body, mind, and soul balance, I would be able to balance everything. And when I feel overwhelmed, which is 70% of the time because of my job and the hectic life, the first thing I do, I talk to my dad, and he always gives me the best advice. I talk to people in my life who are very wise, and I know they will give me the right, help me take the right decisions. A lot of times, you think you reach right decisions, and after a while you come back and regret it. But when you feel overwhelmed, you have to sit back, take a deep breath, try to meditate, which is not a lot of people are able to meditate or do things to themselves. So we all have a very hectic lifestyle, especially single moms, women who work most of the time and they have other priorities. So all I can say, again, like she said, you have to give time to yourself. You have to know that sometimes our brain makes it illustrate things as big things and make us overwhelmed when it's really not that big of a deal. So all I can say is take a deep breath, meditate, talk to someone who's very close to you or someone that you know is very wise and can give you the right decision and the right advice.
Thanks.
Go back to third question again. Well, your question is into more of the weakness moments that you've passed through.
Yes.
So, well, I'm graduated since 2000, and I stayed like 19 years working, wandering around, challenging myself, getting from one adventure to another, trying to raise my voice so anybody would hear or listen to anything I would say, and it was not working. Until October 2018, and then suddenly I won a competition. And since then, I look back. Okay, when I look back, I found that this crowned all the efforts that I have passed through all of these years. It's about having a meaningful life and just not to be focusing on work only. I am a woman who wears many hats. I'm a mother as well. Maybe I'm a bit older than you, so my daughter is like 17, she's in university, and the other one, she's 14. And I remember some really weak moments when I used to cry in front of my girls and they see many, bluffing and saying, I need to stop, there is no point about what I'm doing, it seems I'm doing nonsense and so on. At that moment when I won the competition, I remember a word my daughter told me. She told me that my colleagues at school are asking her, what does your mother work? So she told them she works as an architect and a professor at the university. And then she came to me and told me that I made a presentation one day at the school, and then I remember she came and then she said, why are you crying? Because I'm a failure. I'm a complete failure. I haven't succeeded. I haven't done anything. And then she said, you know what my colleagues say? They said that one day we want to be like Leila as well. And then at that moment when I won this competition, I remembered the word because of her words. She really empowered me to proceed, to challenge myself, to to knock on doors that I could have never ever managed to reach. And then you just like stand and feel that you're doing something meaningful. You're doing something because you believe in giving a different message in a society that generally sees women as weak. We're always weak. And this is not the message that we want. So being a role model to your young ones, to your students, to many people around you, I guess it is an important responsibility. And this is why these wonderful women are there, because they believe in what they do. They thought they had a message bigger than just cooking and that's it. Because we all are good cooks actually. And we're all good housewives. So we have more responsibility towards our society. And I guess these weak moments are the moments when you succeed, you look back, you raise your hand, and you say, yes, I did it, and I will proceed, and I will challenge myself, and so on. Thank you.
Please. I just wanted to say that I think that everyone has a point of weakness. Everybody feels imbalanced in one or 100 situations in their life. Once, 100 times during a week. So I guess the point is it's okay to feel this kind of feeling, but it's very important. Just stop and think and consider what can a person do to change this negative feeling into a positive. If we take this time, give ourselves this time to think, we can change our points of stress and our points of weaknesses into strength.
Yes.
So this is very important. Once again, it's okay to feel this kind of imbalance. It's a step on the way. It's a part of our journey.
Yes. Please go ahead.
بليز انا تعقيبا على كلمه حضرتك حاجه حصلت معايا yesterday ان الفيميل والسكسسفul وومن السكسس بيبقى على حساب حاجات كتير جدا فدايما ممكن بيخللنا وقت ان انا قد ايه ممكن اكون ضعيفه او ويك او ده بيبقى احساس داخلي لكن فعلا الباور ممكن ناخده من ابنائنا اللحظات الويكنس بوينت بتاعتنا لاتشيفمنت زي ما قلت امبارح كانت عيد ميلاد بنتي لوحدها كانت قالت لي so proud for you mommy and for anything you done for me وعشان كده من مكاني من جزء في شغلي قدرت ان انا ابدا ابني messages direct for all women. القوه مش ان تكوني ugly face او القوه ان حضرتك تكوني دايما صوتك عالي او القوه انك تكوني دايما منبوذه في وسط المجتمع. احنا عندنا قوه هي القوه الناعمه ان احنا نقدر نكون success mother success professional. علشان كده انا لو تسمحوا لي في 1 minute ان احنا ال 1 minute دي كانت مسج موجهه لكل ستات وامهات مصر من بروفيشنال فيو ان احنا نقدر نقول هي السند وهي سند الراجل وهي سند الاسره وفي الاخر وقتها الصعب ده هو اللي بيتحول في الاخر ان يكون الاتشيفمنت بتاعها هو ساتسفاكشن جواها ان هي قدرت تعمل حاجه للي حواليها ولازم تساعد نفسها قبل ما تفكر ان اللي حوالين بيساعدوها. بليز.
giving you support and advice, and you know, how do you reach out?
Everything in my life or everything around me has stopped. And I'm not the kind of person to reach out. I feel like I'm a good communicator, but when it comes to me, when it comes to giving back to myself, and I think this is something a lot of women here share, when it comes to giving to me, I'm always very selective and I'm the last on my priority list. So I thought, okay, well, I have a lot of time, I'm breastfeeding my daughter, this is really boring, and I've run out of Netflix programs to watch, and I need to work on coming out of myself. So I created this little, very small Instagram profile called Raising Mummy. And the idea was born out of, I had a friend that was posting pictures of my daughter, and look, my daughter is doing this, and look, she hasn't slept for 24 hours, and I'm about to, you know, I'm crying in the shower, and I'm in so much pain, and I have no one to turn to. And someone reached out to me, someone I hadn't spoken to in years, and said, I feel exactly the same way. And it was that moment that I realized that it can't just be us, me and her, feeling the exact same way. And then I started to post, and I started to communicate in brutal honesty how difficult I was finding motherhood, and how difficult I was finding, especially being a working mother. I returned back to work when my daughter was 2 months old. And people started sharing their experiences, and I started to get emails and phone calls from women that I'd met even sometimes in passing, telling me that I understand you and I'm here for you. And I could say equally, I understand you and I'm here for you. And it was the first time, I think, in my life, because I think when you become a mother, especially when you've worked all your life and you've studied all your life, you don't realize almost that you are this person before it happens to you. And it was the first time in my life that I really could celebrate, truly understand what it meant to be a superhuman person doing superhuman things, and how I should celebrate that, truly celebrate that in other women. Not just mothers, but also women who just do phenomenal things on a daily basis. So I really, and I still do to this day, I'm not so close to my family, and I'm close to my friends, because I was a young mother, a lot of my friends don't have kids. I share other experiences with them, but I actively tap into this network, and I actively communicate as much as I can how I'm feeling, honestly, because I think, I have a daughter, I don't ever want her to feel for 1 second what I felt and that loneliness that I felt then. And I think we have a responsibility towards each other to be very open and very clear about the difficulties of motherhood, of being a working mother. And we have a responsibility towards future generations as well to do that. And I really believe in tapping into this network of people who want to help, people who want to communicate, but can't because they feel like they're the only person in the world that this experience is happening to, but that's just not the case.
It's a very powerful story.
The woman in my life is my little Tanya, my little daughter. She is my hero in my life. She's studying when I'm studying. She's working with me in my office, and I have to positive think about me. So I am proud to have this tiny woman in my life. Then when we are have to vacation of another, she is sharing with me these moments. Everything she is sharing with me. But there is sometimes giving me, claiming myself for, that's not my time for me. But she succeeded to sharing it for me. That is, I am a bitter mommy, I am bitter. And when you saw her going back from the school and every day have another day and a new information and a new challenge to her life, as she's sharing me already the media of 100 million initiative, the Brazilian campaigns here, the VO of our aircraft and more and more. So I have the woman and the hero of my life is my daughter. And I want to thank you here with you all. Thank you.
God bless her. HAYDEE?
to chair with other moms around you. So for example, Jenny is a diplomat also, and when we meet in some receptions or meetings, we spontaneously start to talk about mom things and issues. So I think I don't have a role model. I am following my own story and living my own life. But sharing with other moms give me other perspectives and other ideas and other ways of dealing with the situation. So it's very important to share with other moms and other women about the situations we are living. So that's why I don't know how to answer you. I was asking myself if I had a role model or a woman that I always go to ask for answers. Of course, my mom, but not in the way of how should I do this thing or no. Of I am feeling like that. Like Jenny, we share our emotions and always have the support in a way. And I think, yeah, this is how I would answer.
Sometimes it's just about moral support.
Exactly, yeah. Just talking, just having someone to hear you.
Yes.
And yeah.
Okay. Please.
Were you asking about the role of women in general?
Women, yes.
Okay, of course, my mom, she has a big role in my life, especially when a lot of times we break down because we're human beings, we don't have superpowers. And I'm very sensitive, and a lot of people see me that I'm a very strong woman. I've been working for 20 years now, over 20 years, and I've achieved a lot of things, so people see that I'm a human being who doesn't have any, I don't break down at times. I'm always working, and this is not the truth of my life. But the person that is always supporting me, and she's always with me daily, and I'm always bombarding her with questions and a lot of problems that I've been through in the past couple of years. She's actually here. Riham, she's my best friend and my sister, and she is a psychologist. So every time I have a problem, or especially because I didn't live here and I wasn't brought up here, and the difference of the background and the culture was very difficult for me when I first came to Egypt to switch back and forth. So she's a very important person in my life. Every step I take daily, whether it's at work or it's personal or anything that I have to do, even when I'm studying or doing researches, I always pick up the phone, even at 3 o'clock in the morning. If she's sleeping, she'd pick up and she'd tell me, okay, do it or don't do it, and she's always supporting me in everything. Thank you so much, Jane.
Thank you very much, ladies. I mean, I would like to continue with you for a few more hours, but unfortunately our time is up. It has been a real honor to be with you tonight, and I hope all the discussions that we said, we shared with you were very useful for you. So thank you very much, everyone. Thank you.